Hi, I'm Judy with Amazing Trails Yoga. Today we are doing lunges with yoga. Lunges work just about every leg muscle that you have, and your glutes, they strengthen and tone and shape. And this particular yoga workout is to help your stability, your balance, your coordination. As you'll see, we do so many different types of lunges. We do twisted lunges, lateral lunges, stable lunges, moving lunges. It's a whole lot of fun. I'm sure you'll enjoy this and you'll feel so great afterwards. And we'll see you soon on the mat. We will start at the top of your mat in SUKHASANA with your right leg crossed over your left, your shoulders directly over your hips, the crown of your head toward the sky as you inhale and exhale. Bring your hands behind your head on the inhale, elbows out. Exhale, elbows toward each other, maybe they can touch. Inhale, elbows apart, chest forward as your lungs fill with air. Exhale together. Inhale up. Exhale together. As we inhale up, we're going to take our right elbow to our left knee. Coming back up, we're breathing very deeply. We go to the other side. Very nice. Right elbow to right knee. Take your left elbow pointed up toward the sky. Look up toward the sky. Extend your left arm overhead. Maybe you could rest your head on your right hand. Very nice. And coming up, take your left elbow toward the front, your right elbow behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Extend your right arm. Bring your right arm around behind you. Maybe you could grab your pants, your shirt, your inner thigh. This forces you to give a little bit more of a stretch, sitting upright. Looking toward the front of the mat, take your left hand and grab the pinky toe side of your foot. Extend your foot. Lovely. And bring your right foot behind your left. Inhale your arms up, touching your fingertips maybe behind your head. Exhale forward, your elbows come together. Inhale, elbows apart, chest forward as your lungs fill with air. Exhale, forward. Inhale, elbows apart. Exhale, forward. Inhale, coming up. Take your left elbow to your left knee. And up. Right elbow to right knee, and up. Left elbow to left knee. Take your right elbow pointed up toward the sky. Look up at the sky. Your right hand, your arm can extend over you. Maybe you could rest your head on your hand. Beautiful. And coming up, take your right elbow toward the front, your left elbow back. That's a little harder for me. You're going to extend your left hand. Your arm is straight. Bring it around behind you. Maybe you could clasp something. I'm getting my inner thigh. Nice spinal twist, waking us up, getting us ready for all these lunges. Looking toward the top, take your right hand to the pinky toe side of your left foot, extending your leg. Beautiful. And we're coming into Baddha Konasana, butterfly, the soles of our feet together. We'll inhale and hinge toward the top. Exhale down. Rolling our back, we're coming up to inhale, hinging forward. Exhale down. And one more time, we're rolling our spine. We'll inhale and exhale down. Very lovely. Take your right leg out to the side, your left foot to the inner thigh. Our hands on the mat. We're just going to come down for a nice inner thigh stretch. We won't hold it too long. It's a bit early. Getting ready for those lunges. Coming up, your right hand is on the mat as your left arm reaches over toward your right foot. It doesn't have to touch, it doesn't have to connect. Do what is good for you, whatever you can reach. And we're coming up just a tiny bit to square off our hips toward our right foot and come down to meet it. Maybe your third eye can come toward your knee, toward your shin. You don't have to come down very far, it does not matter. And we're coming up, back into Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Flap your wings and extend your left leg out to the side, your right sole of your foot to your inner thigh. And we'll come down toward the top of your mat for a nice stretch. And we come up, keeping your left hand on the mat. We're going to bring our right arm up and over toward our left leg, toward our left foot. We could be here, here, does not matter. Maybe some of you can reach. We come up just a tiny bit to square off our hips toward our foot and come down. Beautiful. Making our way back up, we're going to extend our right leg, coming into a straddle. You could stay right like this. You can come down a little bit closer to the mat, maybe your forearms, maybe all the way down, whatever works for you. Nobody's in a competition. Just prepping for those lunges to shape and strengthen our legs and our glutes. We're coming up, bringing your feet around, and I'm full of leaves, so bear with me. And we're coming down onto our backs. Make sure your strap is handy. We're coming up, we're going to point our feet and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Your legs are bent. Your right knee is going to come up into a half happy baby. Take your right hand to the pinky toe side of your foot. Maybe you can suddenly reach the mat because your left leg is bent. Now we could straighten our left leg. Maybe your leg will come back up a bit. This is half happy baby, a nice opening. And we will take the strap to the sole of our foot and straighten our right leg. Strap is in both hands. We'll pull it toward us. It does not matter how far down you get. And extend your leg toward the mat. We're going to rope climb our straight leg up. Using the strap, we might get a little deeper into the stretch. And rope climb down. I don't know if you ever did rope climbs, maybe in gym class. They were pretty tough. Coming back up. A nice straight leg without locking your knee. Coming down. One more time, we'll rope climb up right to the top. And with the strap in both hands, we're moving your right foot just a little over to the left. You could feel this tiny bit of a stretch right in here. Getting ready ready for those lunges. And take the strap in your right hand. We're going to open up our leg, open up your foot to the right. Your left hand will come down on your left hip, just so you don't come over. That's not the idea. It could be up here. It does not have to come all the way down. I'm just super flexible. Not everybody is. It does not matter. But keep your left hip down. Maybe you could support it with your left hand. Bring your right leg back up, switch hands, so the strap is in your left, and we're going to go all the way over. Extend your right hand, your right arm, good. Again, you can be here, it does not matter how far over you get, just as long as you feel the stretch. Good for your sciatic too. Bring your foot back up to the sky. Take the strap down, and you could put the soles of your feet on the mat again, and we're going to bring your left knee up, go into a half happy baby holding the pinky toe side of your left foot. Extend your right leg. Now take your strap, and we'll do the same thing with your left foot. Put it on the sole of your foot and straighten. Maybe you could bring it towards you a little bit, and then walk it down. Just like a rope pull. Pull your leg back up, maybe closer this time. And a little bit backwards, going down, down, down. Coming back up. Beautiful, keeping the legs straight, but just don't lock out your knee. And we'll rope climb one more time up to the top. Take the strap in both hands and bring your foot a couple inches over to the right. You can feel it. Getting ready for those lunges. Beautiful. And taking the strap in your left hand, we're going to bring your leg over to the left as you place your right hand on your hip to keep it down. Again, you could be here, 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 or all the way, doesn't matter. And you're breathing. Bringing the strap back up, we'll take it in our right hand. We're going to come all the way over to the right. Your left arm extends. You could bring it any length down, down to the ground. You don't have to touch the ground. You could be up. It does not matter. You just need to feel this in your glutes and your legs. Beautiful. And coming up, we're going to take the strap to the side. Both legs meet each other. Take your hands behind you. You're going to pull your feet over your head. It could be this far, maybe a little bit further for a nice back stretch. Beautiful. And we're going to roll up to a sitting position with your hands behind your knees. And just for fun, to strengthen our core, take your elbows out to the sides, and we're going to bicycle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Not the easiest thing. A lot of fun. We're coming into tabletop. Your hands are directly under your elbows, under your shoulders. Your knees are under your hips. Look through your thighs. You shouldn't be able to see your feet. And a different type of cat-cow. You're going to extend your right leg and stretch your Achilles tendon as you're inhaling your nose up. Exhale, rounding the spine. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, your leg is straight, stretching your calf also. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Beautiful. Stretching again, extending your leg, your nose is up on the inhale. Exhale, knee to chin. Now we're going to make 3 nice hip circles one way. And 3 the other way, opening up our hips, getting ready for these lunges. And down, we'll do that on the other leg. Extend your left leg, stretch that Achilles tendon, nose up, inhale. Exhale, rounding the back, knee to left elbow. Inhale, your leg straight, nose up. Exhale, knee to right elbow, rounding the spine. Inhale, nose up, you're stretching that Achilles tendon and your calf at the same time. Exhale, knee to chin. And we'll make 3 beautiful hip circles one way. And 3 the other. Beautiful. From this, curl under your toes, and we're lifting our seat up to the sky, coming into our very first downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Lifting your heels up one at a time. And we'll walk toward the front of the mat, the top of the mat. Very nice. We're in Uttanasana, forward fold. We're slowly coming up. We will start the lunges with 2 sun salutations. Your arms come up, your toes together, knees together. We're in a chair Utkatasana and a forward fold Uttanasana. Halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana and a forward fold. With hands on either sides of your feet, take your right leg back, our first lunge. Release your knee to the mat, feel the nice stretch. You could always use blocks to bring the earth closer to you. And take your left foot back to meet your right in downward dog. We inhale into plank, don't forget to breathe. Exhale, down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your hands, lunge your right foot up, and your left foot comes to meet it, forward fold. With your big toes and your knees together, we'll come up in a chair and standing. We'll do that on the other side. Back into chair and a forward fold. Halfway up, forward fold. Hands on either side, lunge your left foot back, release your knee to the mat, feel the deep stretch for the lunges, getting ready. Take your right foot back to meet your left, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank, exhale chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your hands, lunge your left leg up, and your right leg comes to meet it, forward fold. Toes together, knees together, coming up into Utkatasana chair and Tadasana mountain pose. Now we'll start. I think we're all ready for these lunges. Coming back into chair, hands together. We'll take our right elbows to the outside of our right thigh into a twisted chair. Coming up, twist to the other side. Maybe you could hook your left elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Coming back up, and we do it to the right side. We're hooking our elbow. Now, we're starting the harder part first. I like to get that out of the way, but this is the foundation. Look down at your feet, and you're lunging your left foot back. You might be falling a little bit. The ground's uneven for me, definitely. But this is also about balance and stability. Very good. Take your left hand to a block or the mat. Your right arm comes up. Back together. Look at your right foot And you're going to lunge your left leg back up to meet your right. We come into chair and we stand. You will get used to this. This is the hardest part, but we keep coming back to it. Utkatasana chair. And you're going to take your left arms over to the left side, twisted chair. Back up into chair, right side. Back up into chair and the left side. Take your right hand to the blocker or mat. Your left arm extends. We open up. Back into the twisted lunge. Look at your feet. You're taking your right foot back. And you're moving, I'm moving. It's not so easy. You'll totally get used to this. Very, very nice. Again, we can extend our arms if we like. And back together. Look at your left toe. And you're going to lunge your right foot up to meet it. Come back into chair and Tadasana. We'll do that one more time on each side. Take a nice breath. Inhale into chair. Take your right elbows to the right side of your thighs. Twisted chair. Up. Twist to the left. Up. We twist to the right. Look down at your toes, lunge your left foot back, open up. This might make you a little bit more stable. Hands together, look at your right toe and back. Come back into chair and stand. Stand, you can feel the circulation go through your legs. Inhale back into Utkatasana chair and we twist over to the left. Coming back up to the right, coming back up and to the left. Looking at your toes, you're going to lunge your right foot back. You might be less wobbly this time. Open up, close, look at your foot, that really helps. Lunge your right foot back to meet your left. We come into chair and Tadasana. We'll do 2 sun salutations. Inhale into chair, exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, and a forward fold. Hands on either sides of your feet. Lunge your right foot back. We release our knee to the mat. We're opening up to the right and coming down. Open up to the left. And coming down. Picking your right knee up, we meet our left foot to the right in downward facing dog. Inhale into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Look between your hands, lunge your right foot up, and your left foot comes to meet it, forward fold. Toes together, knees together, we come into chair, Tadasana. We'll do that on the other side. Chair and a forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up and a forward fold. Hands on either side. Extend your left leg back. Lunge your left leg back. Release your knee to the mat. Open up to the right and down. Open up to the left and down. Take your left knee off the mat. Your right leg will come back to meet your left in downward dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Lunge your left leg up. Your right leg comes to meet it. Forward fold. Toes together, knees together, chair and Tadasana. Lovely. Now we'll start the real thing. You'll see how we come back to that foundation. We come into chair, our elbows over to the right twisted chair, and up to the left twisted chair, and up to the right twisted chair. Look at your feet. You're going to lunge your left leg back. Beautiful. Extend your arms, opening up, And we're coming up into a twisted lunge. Bring your right arm around in front, your hands go behind your head. Your fingertips can touch, or they could just rest on the back of your head. And we're dropping our knee toward the mat for 1, beautiful, 2, beautiful, 3, and up. Now you're going to bring your elbows toward each other for 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now we drop our elbows around. We come up for 1, extending our arms, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. Lovely. Now you're going to bring your left elbow forward, your right arm, elbow back as you come up, and straighten. You twist and look forward. Twist and look forward. And coming up into the lunge, we'll do that 2 more times that set. Your hands are behind your head. We're in a lunge. We're dropping our knee toward the mat for 1. Good. 2 and 3. Now our elbows are back, our elbows together for 1, 2, 3. Now our elbows are apart. Extend your arms on the way up. Elbows, arms, elbows, and arms. With your elbows behind you, you're going to take your left elbow toward the front, right elbow back, together for 1, 2. So keep your left elbow face toward the front. 3. And we'll do that 1 more time. We are getting in those lunges. Good. Now we come down, elbows together, down, elbows together, down, elbows together. Now down, arms out and up. Back, out and up. Or down rather. Up and out. Now take your left elbow toward the front, right elbow back on the way down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Beautiful. Take your hands together. Twisted lunge to the right. Look down at your right foot. Lunge your left foot up to meet it. We come into chair and Tadasana. It is a lot of work, but it's well worth it. Inhale into chair. We come into twisted chair to the left and up. To the right and up. And to the left, we'll stay to the left. Look down at your feet. Lunge your right foot back. Open up. We're coming into a twisted lunge. Beautiful. And our elbows come out to the sides, our hands behind our heads. We'll do the same with this side. So it's down for 1, down for 2, down for 3, down for 1, and elbows together. Open, together. Open, together. Now open and stretch. Open, extend. Open and out. Now this time your right elbow comes to the front. Keep it in front. Your left elbow can come to connect with it on the way up. Your left elbow goes down, connect. Your left elbow behind you and connect. We'll do that again. We come down just for the lunges. 2, 3, beautiful. Now we come down on the way up, we connect, down, connect, down, connect. Now down and on the way up, we bring our arms out. Elbows out, straighten, elbows out, straighten. Your right elbow forward, your left is back. On the way up, we connect. Keep your right elbow pointing toward the front. Great. So we come down for 1, down for 2, down for 3. Now we come down. On the way up, our elbows connect. Elbows connect. Elbows connect. Now elbows out. We straighten our arms on the way up. Elbows out, straighten. Elbows out, straighten. Elbows together. Bring your right elbow forward, left elbow back. On the way up, connect for 1, back, 2, back, 3, back. Beautiful. Hands together. We're in a twisted lunge. Look down at your left foot. Your right foot comes to meet it. Utkatasana chair and up. Different rounds, so we'll do 2 sun salutations. Arms up, seats down in chair, and a forward fold. Halfway up, forward fold, hands on either side. Bring your lunge, your right leg back. Release your knee to the mat. We bring our arms up overhead, beautiful. And down. Your left foot comes to meet your right, downward dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your hands, lunge your right foot up. Your left foot comes to meet it, forward fold. Toes together, knees together, coming up into chair and Tadasana. Other side, chair and a forward fold. Halfway up, Ardha, and forward fold. Hands on either side, lunge your left leg back. Drop your knee to the mat, arms come up overhead, beautiful. Hands back to the mat, your right foot meet your left in downward dog. Inhale into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Look between your hands, lunge your left foot up, your right leg comes to meet it, forward fold. Toes together, knees together, Utkatasana chair, Tadasana. We'll do a different round now. Take a nice deep breath. Get a drink of water if you need. It's really hot out here. I should have my hair up. Super, super hot. And we're inhaling our arms up as we drop our seats into chair. Twist over to the right. Back into chair. Twisted chair to the left. Back into chair. Twisted chair to the right. Look at your toes. Lunge your left foot back. Open up. And we're coming into a twisted lunge and a full-blown lunge. We're going to do airplane lunge. We lean forward, our arms come back. Airplane lunge. Bring your left foot up to meet your right. And back in airplane lunge. A moving lunge. Inhale your arms up, your feet together, and back in airplane lunge. One more time, up and back. Now you're going to lunge your left leg behind your right in a curtsy. So we bring our arms up, we curtsy, and then we straighten our legs, which actually feels good. Let's then breathe as we lean to the right. Back into curtsy and airplane lunge. Looks a little tricky, but it feels really good when we straighten. So we're coming up into the curtsy, over to the right, a stretch, straightening our legs, back into curtsy and airplane lunge. One more time, so it's curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy, and back. We'll do 2 more sets of that. So we're in airplane lunge, we come forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Now into the curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy, and an airplane lunge. Curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy, airplane lunge. Curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy, airplane lunge. Beautiful. We do this one more time, one more set. Bring your back leg up into a lunge, airplane lunge. Lunge, airplane lunge. Lunge, airplane lunge. Now ready for the curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. Curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. One more time, curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. Beautiful. Take your hands together in twisted lunge. Look to your right toe. Your left leg lunges up to meet it. Utkatasana chair and Tadasana. Not so easy, but a lot of fun. Something different. Great to shape and strengthen your legs and your glutes. Coordination, balance, stability, all there. We come into Utkatasana chair and twisted chair to the left and up. Twisted chair to the right and up. Now we twist over to the left. Look at your feet. It really helps when you look. Lunge your right leg back. Open up. We come into a twisted lunge and a full-blown lunge. We know the drill. Leaning forward, our arms back, airplane lunge. Lunge your right leg up for 1. Back into airplane lunge. 2. Back into airplane lunge. 3. Beautiful. Now we're in airplane lunge. We're going to bring it into a curtsy. Straighten and stretch. Curtsy and down. Beautiful. Curtsy. Strengthen and stretch. Curtsy and back. Curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. We'll do 2 more sets. So we lunge up and airplane lunge. Up, airplane lunge. Up, airplane lunge. Now we curtsy lunge, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. Curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. Curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. And one more set. A lunge, airplane lunge, lunge, airplane lunge, lunge, airplane lunge. Now the curtsy lunge, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. Curtsy, strengthen and stretch, curtsy and back. Straighten and stretch, curtsy, straighten and stretch, curtsy and back. Beautiful. Hands together. We'll come into the twisted lunge to your left. Look at your right big toe, or your left big toe. Your right big toe comes to meet it. We come into Utkatasana chair, Tadasana. Take a nice deep breath. We'll do 2 sun salutations. Inhale your arms up. We're dropping our seats into chair and a forward fold Uttanasana. Halfway up Ardha Uttanasana, forward fold Uttanasana. Hands on either side. We'll lunge our right foot back, keeping our knee up this time, bringing our elbows out to the sides, fingertips behind our heads, and coming down. Your left foot meets your right, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank, exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward facing dog, exhale downward facing dog. Look between your hands, lunge your right leg up. Your left leg comes to meet a forward fold. Toes together, knees together, Utkatasana chair and Tadasana. Other side, chair, and coming down to the forward fold. Halfway up Ardha and a forward fold. Hands on either side, lunge your left foot back. So you're in a lunge, coming up, elbows out to the sides, fingertips behind your head, and coming down. Your right foot comes to meet your left, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Inhale your left leg up. Your right foot comes to meet it, forward fold. Toes together, knees together. Coming into chair and Tadasana. Now we're going to do lateral lunges. So whatever side you need to be looking at the TV at me, you're going to lunge that leg back so that we're straddling the mat this way. So get yourself situated. We're straddling the mat. Your feet are parallel to the top and bottom of the mat. You're not out like this in goddess. Your feet are forward, heels behind. Our hands are together in prayer, and we're leaning to the left. We're going to grab maybe our shins, or just touch our shins, our knees, our thighs, however far you can go, and to the right. And to the left for 2, to the right. Left for 2, to the right, and up. This is a little bit more relaxing. We're toning it down now. To the right, whatever you could touch, shin, knee, thigh, and left. 2 and 2. 3 and 3 and back. And whatever side you like to start on, I'll do the left. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Perfect. Very nice. Now we're going to do more of a balanced one, of course. Your hands can be in prayer, and you're going to go to the right side, come up to the left. Try not to touch the mat. You can by all means touch the mat. And we're lunging over to the right. For 1, 2, I think I gave you an extra one. 3, beautiful. We'll do that again. 3, 2, 1. Maybe you can come down a little bit deeper. And 1. I'm trying to get my arms on my thighs. 2, beautiful. And 3. And we'll come down and up, and we'll do it on the other side now. Palms together. You can put your knuckles together. You can hold on, whatever works for you. And we're leaning to the right in a lunge. We're coming up for 1 and down a lateral lunge. 2, 3. I'm going to try to come a little deeper. 3, where I'm touching my arms to my thigh. 2, 1. One more set. 1. Beautiful. 2. Beautiful. 3. And down. Very nice. You're coming back into the lunge. Lovely. And bring your left foot to meet your right, or your right foot to meet your left, depending on which way you look. Downward dog. Inhale your right leg up. Knee to right elbow, like we did in tabletop. Inhale your right leg up. Knee to left elbow. Inhale your right leg up. Knee to chin. Look forward. You're lunging your foot between your hands, releasing your left knee to the mat. Come over the top of your foot. We're coming up. Stretching in that lunge. We really worked hard. I'm super sweaty. Get a good drink now or afterwards. Make sure you always stay hydrated. Relax. This should feel really nice. Another couple breaths. If you need something under your left knee, a towel, some cushioning, that's fine. I'm not resting right on my knee. I'm a little bit above it. Great. Take your hands on either side of your right foot, and you're coming over your back foot. We're straightening your right into a pyramid. You can have your hands on blocks or the mat. depending on your preference, your style. Oh, these ants are really gigantic here. And try to keep your right leg straight. As you lift up your left heel, we're coming into a downward facing dog. You can bend your leg by all means, but see if that works. It's a little fun. Inhale your left leg up, knee to left elbow. Left leg up, knee to right elbow. Left leg up, knee to chin. Look between your hands. We're lunging your left foot up. Release your right knee to the mat. Come to the top of your foot. You could come up, maybe put your hands on your top thigh. Maybe some cushioning under your right knee. Again, I'm at the top of my knee. And you're stretching what you just worked. Really great. Should feel awesome. Couple breaths, enjoy. You've really worked hard. I'm so proud of you because I know this was not easy. But I know that you improved your balance, your coordination, stability, as well as strengthening and shaping our legs, our glutes, just about every muscle in our legs. Take your hands to either side of your foot. Come over the back foot, and we're picking up our back knee as we straighten our left leg. We're in a pyramid. Maybe you could bring your third eye toward your shin. Beautiful. Picking up your back heel. Try to keep your legs straight as you come into downward dog. You certainly don't have to. It's just a little challenge. Very nice. Say goodbye to downward dog as we drop our knees to the mat. We're coming around. Beautiful. We're coming onto our backs. And we started with a half happy baby. We are going to come into a full happy baby. You're probably a lot looser by now. Good. And then we also did a straddle in the beginning. You don't have to come down so far. Your feet up together. Bring the soles of your feet together. Pull your feet towards you into a reclined Baddha Konasana. We come back into baby, happy baby, full happy baby, straddle, legs up together, soles of the feet together as you pull your feet towards you into butterfly Baddha Konasana. Beautiful. And one more time, happy baby. Straighten into straddle. Your feet come up to the sky together. The soles of your feet connect and bring them towards you into Baddha Konasana, butterfly. We did all this in the beginning. We also did a spinal twist, so we're doing a little bit different one. Bring your knees together. You're going to take your knees over to the right. Your left arm extends. This is really good. Take your right hand on top of your left thigh. If you want it even deeper, you could bring your left thigh over your right and maybe connect with the ground, the earth, whatever you have going on. Take a nice breath. This was not the easiest one. Very effective, very good for you. It's nice to do a variety of workouts, a variety of lunges. Bringing your knees back up. Very good. And I'm bringing the earth with me. We're going to roll them over to the left. Your left hand can come on top, your right arm out. You could take your right thigh and bring it over top your left. I like to weigh it down with my elbow if you want a little bit further. Otherwise, you're fine, just like this. Use blocks to help you. Everybody is different. Woo, something bit me. Sorry. Something bit me. And we're coming up. You're going to come to your forearms, extend your legs, and come up onto your forearms and drop the crown of your head toward the mat. We're giving our backs a nice arch. Bring your shoulder blades up toward the sky. And as we come down, draw your knees to your chest. Pull your third eye toward your knees to counteract the stretch. And we extend our legs out to the sides. Our palms are up in Shavasana. Corpse pose. Let your body absorb all it has done, and I know it has done a lot. Take deep breaths, fill your chest with air. Exhale out. Inhale all the good oxygens, all the good air. Exhale out. I'm not able to relax. These ants have decided to run all over me. You're breathing. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Make wrist circles, ankle circles, one way and the other way. You could bring one knee up to your chest at a time. And roll up, make your way back up into SUKHASANA, cross-legged position. Sorry. Ah! Okay. That was very un-yoga-y, but I'm highly allergic to bees. I have an EpiPen. I don't want to stay indoors, as you can tell. I'm just very cautious and a little nervous. Hands together. Yoga helps. Yoga super, super helps. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for lunging with yoga. Like us, we love you. Come back and see Amazing Trails Yoga. Do yoga with us every day if you like. Couple times a day, whenever you want. That's the beauty of it. And have a beautiful day. Namaste.